Thank you. My name is R.Joshua, and as a lot of you know, I am activist for the homeless. And recently in an article behind the badge, it was stated, slapping the homeless with tickets for minor offenses. This kind of enforcement does little to break the cycle of homelessness. But that's still happening, unfortunately. I went to La Palma Park and visited, and some were getting, just so you get a little rundown, I did about 3 interviews with 3 different groups of people, and one group said that they were getting forced to stay in basically like an overhang area when they were in the park and it was raining, as I believe it was April 24th. And I guess the police told them to stay there, and then once the park closed at 10:30, they're basically detained there. Then they gave them a ticket as they were leaving at 10:30. And I saw the ticket of one of the ladies there. So I'm not sure why the police were doing that, or I tried to get an investigation going regarding some of those things, but I haven't really heard back a lot on all that stuff yet. But and also I have a concern, just so you know, Sergeant Lozo, I have a concern about him. A code enforcement truck on June 10th almost hit me, and I filed a complaint. And the next time I saw Sergeant Lozo in Maxwell Park, he was pretty rude to me and kind of mocked and said, well, watch out, I might hit you with my car, as he was backing up. But I was a long way away from it. So I think he was basically mocking and saying, hey, don't, you filed the complaint, but it really wasn't anything. But, and then on June 19th, not too long after this, he unlawfully detained my friend Joel in the park, at Maxwell Park. Now Joel was with me when I first was filming and almost got hit by that truck. But then I got this on video where he actually detained my friend, and I actually filed a complaint on Lowe's at that point. And he actually was investigated a little bit, and it basically was found out that, yeah, he did unlawfully detain him because Joel hadn't done anything wrong in the park. But he was with me when I was filming, when I almost got hit by that code enforcement truck. So I filmed the cops to make sure nothing bad happens, but I want to be protected. And I do believe that Lozo is somewhat of a bully, and he probably needs to not be in that position. He's unfit for it. Now, Tim Schmidt was much more professional, and he's his boss. And I really am thankful for that. But Lozo isn't there yet. And I'm concerned also regarding some of the selective enforcement, what I see. Like, some people are getting tickets when they're out there, their RVs and things at Maxwell Park. But other cars that are also illegally parked in various ways aren't getting tickets. So it's like they're kind of targeting maybe the vehicles that don't look so nice, which kind of, I see that kind of, what do you call it, gentrification type situation there. And of course the bathroom situation too, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. A lot of people at Maxwell Park, they want that. And so I came to speak on that also. And I appreciate Loretta Sanchez. It's true that the housing is too expensive out here and people can't afford it. So of course you have a lot of homeless people. So we definitely need to do something to help them out. And I also just want to encourage you guys to remember Jesus is worse. Love your neighbor as yourself. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
My name is Stephanie Steeler. I run an organisation, Dislike International Foundation. I'm here for gratitude towards the city and the Anaheim Police Department. As a humanitarian for the last 17 years, I worked with the police department of the Beach Boulevard. Not once did I ever see an officer being rude to a prostitute, to a poor person, anybody that they want to negotiate.
You guys did great.
People have to understand.
Hi, my name is Allie.
Allie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I am writing a piece for my school's paper. I go to Irvine Valley College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whoop whoop. Go Lariats. Whatever a lariat is. I don't know what a lariat is.
I think it's a lasso.
I just go there.
Yeah.
So assignment was to come to a meeting, report on the happening events of the city.
Yeah.
I find your issue very, very impassioned. I agree that everybody should have the right to go to the bathroom when they first wake up. I know the first thing I do, I get up, I go tinkle. Like, that's my jam. That's awesome. Perfect.
That's a position.
That's
At
awesome.
least for civic center.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Because I used to work at youth theater in Santa Ana, and I'm very aware of the homeless situation down there. It's very troubling. Very troubling. So one, is it okay if I record you guys?
Sure, sure.
This isn't going to be like published. This is for...
I post stuff all the time. I got a YouTube and everything, so I film cops and I don't worry about it. I want it out there.
I like it. All right, let me just...
Giving interviews to schools, really.
That's
I won't
awesome.
use the media, but
Well, I'm not quite media, so. All right. Okay, so if you could just like kind of present like your main issue, like just like
Okay.
what your main point.
Okay, well, today I think, it was a matter of some of the police are bullies still. And actually, Sergeant Lozo, he's actually supposed to be one of the homeless liaisons that are, reaching the homeless and that kind of thing. But when he's acting like a bully, he doesn't really belong in that position. That's kind of was my main point with that. But also with the bathroom situation. As that lady said earlier, the housing is so expensive. There's a lot of people on the streets and they need bathrooms, So that's just the basic necessity of life that sometimes people in houses don't realize that there's people out here that don't have those basic necessities. So the goal is just try to make them aware of that, and hopefully they'll listen, and open those up.
Awesome. What was your name?
Rasan Joshua Collins, or R.Joshua Collins, and I have a Facebook group, Homeless Advocates for Christ. And if you go to YouTube and just search R.Joshua Collins, I got a lot of videos of me filming police and different other issues like that.
Very cool. Let me just save this bad boy real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my next question for you guys is like, at a basic city level, is it really just like them opening up the bathrooms, or I mean, I know that's like a basic thing for them to do, but is like what is your ultimate goal? Like obviously you guys want a facility for the homeless to be in, for them to be able to have some shelter, some just necessities, have a nice place to rest their head at night.
Yeah.
It's what I believe. If the people can have bathrooms, have showers, have clothes to wear, they go out and look for work. But now, where are you supposed to take showers without getting in trouble? Where can you lay your head and get a good night's rest instead of worrying about the police officers coming giving you tickets?
Mm-hmm.
No place to use a bathroom. You have to use it outside. You can't hold it all night.
No. Yeah. How frequent do you see people getting camping tickets?
Every day.
Every day. And is it just for them, like, posting up somewhere that's out of the way where they can just rest their head, or is
Yes.
For here locally, it's usually parks, because
Parks.
when I first got here, I thought it was legal to sleep in a park, and I got a $280 ticket, and they didn't even give me a warning. They're just like, we're just getting everyone tickets. They came in with the big bright lights about midnight or so. And I used to be a math teacher, and then God told me to sell everything and travel and preach. So I've been doing this for since 2002, living with the homeless and stuff. And yeah, they came hardcore that night. So that's kind of how they can be sometimes. And what's a homeless person? How are they going to pay a $280 fine?
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. And my goal is housing for all. I believe it's a right. And the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 25, says that housing is a right for all. And the U.S. signed that. But what are they doing to make it happen? And like that lady said earlier, the housing's so expensive, they're obviously not doing too much to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in New York for a while, and they have public restrooms everywhere that are open until 11 p.m. They open at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference. And those
Oh, yeah.
bathrooms are kept clean.
Oh,
they
that's
are
great.
kept probably cleaner than we kept the bathroom at the place I work, to be honest.
That's awesome.
And so like you see there's that, and then there's there's homeless shelters, there's a lot of churches that do like daily meals for people, and
Yeah.
then it's like I came home and I was like, what are we doing to help the people that just need a little nudge in the right direction, that just need a little extra help to get back on their feet?
What we don't do, my name is Marcus.